What happens when you put a Rolls-Royce Cullinan and a Toyota Alphard together? You get this.
We are now at Japan Mobility Show, previously known as the Tokyo Motor Show, and we're going to have a quick first look at Toyota's take at a luxury SUV. This is a Toyota Century SUV.
Japan's luxury limousine used by businessmen and even the Emperor of Japan is now a large SUV. Because unlike the Century originally created in 1967 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the birth of Sakichi Toyoda, founder of Toyota Group, this new Century is designed based on market demand. The sedan Century, however, will still be available. Despite its stately appearance, the Century SUV is actually shorter in length as compared to the sedan. It has a shorter wheelbase as well, but it weighs a lot more, at 2.5 tons. It is interesting how they managed to maintain the Century-ness in terms of design, making it look a bit like a Century on stilts, except for the split headlight and taillight design. There is also, of course, the hand-engraved Phoenix, the insignia of the Century. They have it in the 22-inch chrome wheels as well. What makes it really stand out in the luxury world is the sliding door, which you can choose as an option. This is a game changer in the ultra-luxury SUV space because you can step in and out like a royalty in style. As expected, the cabin is really spacious. Full digital meter cluster, digital rear view mirror, a huge touchscreen head unit in the middle, and a really wide center console with the necessary control buttons. Now that's enough for the chauffeur, let's move to the boss seat. When entering the cabin, you are first greeted by an exceptionally large retractable side step, which is actually very useful. The rear seat can be fully reclined just like in a business class cabin. When privacy is required rather than drawing a curtain, the windows have electrochromatic capabilities, which blocks out the outside world at the push of a button. There is an analog clock in the middle, individual digital device for the controls, and instead of a starry headliner, you get an extra large glass roof that lights up the cabin. The cabin's quietness is also contributed by the noise-reducing clear laminated glass separating the cabin from the cargo area. This new Century is not powered by a V12 or a V8. Instead, it is a 3.5-litre V6 and it is a plug-in hybrid, paired with an eCVT box with a combined output of 412 horsepower. Power is sent to all four wheels with four-wheel steer capability. The 14.73 kWh battery's electric range can travel up to 69 km. To further enhance the experience at the rear seat, there is a rear comfort mode that assists braking control to minimize jolts when the car comes to a stop. The first ever Toyota Century SUV is priced at 25 million yen, or 800,000 ringgit in Japan. Sounds great for an ultra-luxury SUV, but the bad news is, it is only available in Japan, and production is limited to only 30 units a month. There will also be a GRMN performance version of the Century SUV, and also a cabriolet version as well. We do live in a very interesting times.
So now, the question is, if you have the money, will you go for the SUV or the sedan?